You can be surrounded by people, laughing, talking, texting, and still feel completely alone. And the strangest part is, sometimes nobody around you even realizes it. You might have friends, you might have coworkers, you might even have people who genuinely care about you. So why does your brain still whisper, "I'm alone"? Because loneliness isn't simply about being by yourself. Psychology makes an important distinction. Loneliness is often about the gap between the connection you want and the connection you actually feel. Think about sitting at a crowded party. Everyone is talking, someone makes a joke, everybody laughs. But you're sitting there thinking, if I disappeared right now, would anyone actually notice? And here's where it gets interesting. You don't necessarily need more people. You may need more meaningful connection. You can have 20 people in your phone and still have nobody you feel safe enough to call at 2 a.m. That's the difference between being socially surrounded and emotionally connected. Sometimes the problem is that you're physically present but emotionally hidden. You laugh when you're supposed to laugh, you say, "I'm good," and then you go home carrying everything you never said. Over time, this can create a strange cycle. You want connection, but you don't feel understood, so you stop opening up. People then know less about what you're actually feeling, and when people know less about you, they have fewer chances to connect with the real you. So you feel even more alone, and the cycle repeats. There's another reason this happens: comparison. You look around and see people laughing together, traveling together, dating, hanging out, but you're comparing your private emotional experience to their public highlight reel. You see their "look how happy we are" moments, not the conversations they have when nobody is watching. And social media can make this illusion even stronger. Your brain sees hundreds of signs that everyone else belongs somewhere, while you're sitting outside the picture. But feeling lonely doesn't mean you're unlikable. It doesn't automatically mean something is wrong with you. Sometimes it means an important emotional need isn't being met. Maybe you want deeper conversations. Maybe you want someone who understands your sense of humor. Maybe you want to feel accepted without constantly performing a version of yourself. And here's the uncomfortable part. Sometimes we wait for other people to notice we're lonely while giving them almost no opportunity to see what's happening inside us. Instead of saying, "I've been feeling disconnected lately," we say, "I'm just tired." Instead of asking someone to hang out, we tell ourselves, "They're probably busy anyway." That's how loneliness can become self-protective. You avoid rejection by never asking. You avoid vulnerability by never opening up. But the protection comes with a cost. Nobody gets close enough to really know you. So what actually helps? Not becoming more popular, not collecting more followers, and definitely not pretending you're fine. Start smaller. Send one honest message to one person. Make one plan. Ask one deeper question. And when someone asks how you are, try giving them a real answer instead of the automatic, "I'm good." Real connection usually isn't created by dramatic conversations. It's built through repeated small moments where two people gradually feel safe enough to be honest. So if you've been feeling lonely while surrounded by people, don't immediately conclude that you're broken or unwanted. Your loneliness may simply be telling you, "I need deeper connection, not more noise." And sometimes the first step toward finding that connection isn't finding more people, it's letting the people already around you see a little more of the real you.